There's not been one thing that I can think of in my 30 years in this business that has moved the needle more to getting people into our business than prop trading, retail prop, because there is a difference, right? Here, you're going to talk to a lot of people that are in prop, right? Institutional prop. Retail prop is now become the pathway into our markets. We look at it like this: sim, prop, live. Whatever you choose, that's up to you. People are going to be intrigued by is this opportunity to trade other people's capital that they probably didn't know that they could do. So I think it's going to be eye-opening for them to understand how retail prop has massively moved the needle in the US, and wait till you see what it does here in Europe. I think traders are going to be really interested in that conversation.
What are your goals for bringing NinjaTrader Live to London?
What I'm looking for is awareness. Letting people know we're here, right? I mean, NinjaTrader's really the only broker I know of with the experience that we have as a US futures broker, where we focus on futures, that is starting to come out into Europe and to give the traders something that they haven't had a chance to get access to before. With NinjaTrader, we meet traders where they are in their careers. So some traders might be experienced traders that have never traded derivatives, traded futures. Some of them might be brand new. So how can we help them? What can we do to help them become better traders? Nobody puts more into those resources than us through NinjaTrader Live, through our education, through what we do in our platform.
How do you assume European retail traders are engaging with futures?
I hope that they challenge our views on a future versus a CFD. That's why we have this conversation. You want to have a conversation where traders are trading something different, and maybe they like it or maybe they dislike it, and they want to learn more about a different product. My assumptions are the audience is probably has some awareness to futures, but probably some questions about them and what those benefits are. We'll be able to answer a lot of what those benefits are. My views kind of don't matter. And then why don't they matter? Because I'm not that person who's trading. They are. I want to offer them an alternative that I think is better for them. Now they make their own decision, just like they're going to make their own decision in their trading. But I want to showcase what our products are and what we have to offer at NinjaTrader through our software and our education and our NinjaTrader Live and everything that we're doing to help support the trader in their journey. So to me, I like the fact that they would challenge what I think is good versus bad. And we have that conversation, because you never get anywhere when everyone thinks the same.
What specific behaviors or moments will you highlight during the live trading session?
The beauty of live trading is you don't know what's going to be happening in markets, so I won't know what I can highlight. But here's what I will highlight. You've got two guys that are making money. I know they're making money. I came from the pit, from the floor. I was around thousands of traders that were making money. In today's world, you don't have that connection. This is still a people business. You're going to have an audience of people that actually get to see two individuals that had very different backgrounds and paths. One came in through retail prop, the other one came in through regular prop. But now they're both trading live accounts on their own. What excites me about that is they get to watch people that we know that are actually successful, that have had successful careers. That's powerful. Like with anything in life, you want to emulate someone else. Now you may not want to be exactly like them, but when you see other people that are making money and doing something that you would like to do, that's going to be, I think, a very powerful segment. Now, what am I going to highlight? Their preparation. Why their preparation? Because those two guys, when they come into the close, they know what they're looking for. Now, that didn't happen by accident. So if something happens in the market, they're able to react in real time, and they'll execute their trades. To me, I want to highlight to the traders in the audience and be like, listen, the reason why they're successful is because they've prepared, they know what they're looking for, they know how they're going to manage their risk in each position, they know what products they're going to be watching, they know what they're looking for to happen in those products, and hopefully they understand that they provided structure in their careers to get to that point. That's what I want them to see. Now, if they take one little tidbit from that and take it and make it their own, that to me is a win.
How will the live interactive format of your event compare to online streams?
When you're in a live, you're in the arena. You can actually see people's interactions. You know, you could talk to friends as they're seeing something. Again, that's powerful. When you're online, you're home, you're looking at a screen, you got somebody on the other side of the screen. What I want to reveal is what happens on the opposite side of that screen. You actually get to see people. Again, this is a people business. People forget that. You can talk about AI and all these other things, technology, HFTs, algorithmic trading. At the end of the day, people build those. It's still a market. And again, to bring the human element back into trading, because it's never gone away. It's still there.
What is your top advice for retail traders wanting to trade like a professional business?
Be yourself, man. Don't get over your skis. Don't look at the guy in the fancy car or the big house or the people that have already made it. Know where you are, accept it, and take responsibility, right? I mean, we talk about awareness, but if you want to get better at trading, let's put some emphasis on the customer. We've got the tools to teach you. The exchange has got an unbelievable educational system. At Ninja, we've got so many things to help them. Start in sim, move to micros, potentially go to prop, retail prop, then maybe go to live. Inch your way into the business. Use time as an asset, because most people want to make money today, and therefore they don't put the time in to get to where they really want to be. Put the time in, man. Be honest with yourself. I did it. I look back at my career, and I think more longer term now than I did at the beginning of my career. But when I finally started to think longer term, short term results get there, man, because you start putting the real plan in place. So use time as an asset.
What are your thoughts on the concept of 24/7 trading?
24/7 makes sense. We're basically there anyway. I mean, to add it on the weekends, I don't think it makes sense for all products. That's just my 2 cents. I think some products, it makes sense to go 24/7. Accessibility is going to be there. Technology is going to continue to get better, but the market is going to tell us what makes sense and what doesn't. Because if the adoption's there, then it makes sense. If the adoption's not there, then it doesn't make sense. So I can have an opinion on what I think is right or wrong. Doesn't matter. Market always finds a way to tell us what it really wants. And if 24/7 is where it wants to go, let it go there. And if there's not demand, there's not adoption, then they'll roll it back.